Hey there, hammers, and welcome to Velvet Hammer Fitness here on Patreon. Well, today I have for you your December Patron's Choice workout. It is naughty and nice. So, what you guys voted on was HollyJolly high volume hamstrings. So I hope this will deliver for you because we're going to start off with some very hamstring focused, hamstring isolating bodyweight supersets. Then we're going to go into a deadlift double pyramid, and we're going to follow that fun up with 2 fun supersets with some nice interval drop sets to just cap it all off, okay? So what you'll need for this workout is your nice heavy weights, whether those are barbells or free weights, whatever. You will need some sliders or socks for the first part, and something to do some back extensions on. If not, you can do those right on the floor or sub out with a different move, okay? So when you have everything ready and your can-do attitude strapped right on, I'll see you back here for this naughty but nice hamstring workout. See you in just a minute. All right, guys, let's get your December Patron's Choice workout started with a good warm-up. All right, let's just start off with some hip openers. I'm getting off this mat. It wants my blood. There's this toy at my dad's church where I sometimes do some of my training, and it's called the Whirly Rocket. And I swear, every time my kids step near it, they always end up bleeding. Like, that toy wants blood, and so does this mat. It is slippery. All right, we're just going to keep opening up the hips as you feel warmer. You should try to get a bigger circle. You may hear some crackling and popping, but that's no big deal. Just working through those joints and that connective tissue to make sure we're ready for those legs and hips to work today, okay? All right, let's do one more each side. One. Now we're going to do some single leg deadlifts. So you're going to start on one leg, alternate sides. I like to frame out the foot with my hands. It helps me stay over top of my foot. Just dynamically warming up those hamstrings. We're going to need them. My dad. I was filming the jackhammer challenge and he called right in the middle of that too. All right. One more each side. Excellent. All right, now we're going to do some leg swings. We're going to alternate each side. Since it's Christmas, let's call these toy soldiers. My dad owes me a lot of phone calls at inopportune times because I am famous for and infamous for calling him during Bible studies and choir practice, all this stuff that I know every week happens, but for some reason I always choose that time to call, so whatever. Anyway, leg swings, toy soldiers, here we come. Let's do one more each side. One. All right, we're going to come to the ground or an elevation. We're going to do some glute bridge abductors to get our glutes ready to work. Almost there. Let's do 5 more. Really squeeze at the top. Very good. Take it down. Slowly and carefully get up. We're going to go into some squats now. Ease into that range of motion. When you come down, open those hips when you're ready. So take the knees out to the side, really sink down, keep the chest up so we can make some awkward eye contact, and so that you'll have proper form. All right, let's do one more here. Very good. Now, forward lunges. Nice big step. This is going to take us to the end of our warm-up. So keep lunging until the beep. 2, 1. Very good, guys. All right, guys, your warm-up is finished. Our first set is going to be a superset for hammies, and we are going to need something to do back extensions on. Now, you could do back bows on the ground. You could do single leg deadlifts if you don't have anything to do this on. What I'm going to do is I've got my ottoman here. I'm going to use it and then wedge my feet for stability onto my couch and do the back extensions that way. There are many ways that you could knock this out. You could use a coffee table, 2 chairs. You could brace your feet on the wall, whatever works for you. So when you have gotten everything you need for that first superset, and if you want to grab some sliders for your hamstring curls, you can do that, or just use socks. I will see you back here for that. All right, guys, I hope you're ready for some hamstring crushing moves. Hamstring focus moves. I shouldn't have said crushing. We're going to start with those back extensions. So I've got my ottoman here. I'm wedging my feet against my couch. And we are going to do 3 sets of 12 reps of these. If you want to add weight, go right ahead. My first set, I'm doing body weight, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Very good. All right, we've got elevation out of the way, or whatever you're using. I'm going to use a towel to slide, and we are doing some hamstring curls, okay? So the key with these is to bridge those hips up and to curl your legs back in. Okay, so we bridge up, both legs curl back in. 1, going to 12. 2, 3, 4, squeeze as you curl in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Depending on how dirty your floor is, those can be really hard. If you have something sticky, bonus points for you. All right, I'm going to do my second set with a 10-pound weight plate. I'm just going to grab onto that. You could put on a weighted vest for this, whatever feels good. These are pre-exhaust supersets since we're working on one muscle group, okay? Although your glutes and your back are going to be very engaged with these back extensions, but we're really tiring out the hamstring with both moves, so make sure you take adequate rest in between sets. I'm already feeling a little hamstring burn. I hope you are too. Our second set is going to be a pyramid, but instead of going down the pyramid and coming back up, I thought it might be a little more time efficient today if we got that same amount of volume in, but we just did it 2 sets at a time with each bit of weight that we have. So we're just going to descend. We're not going to come back up. Unless, of course, you want to, okay? All right. Trying to isolate the hamstrings, get them nice and warmed up with these first sets. Then we're going to hit some deadlifts, all right? Here we go. I've got 10 pounds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to readjust here a bit. 7, 8, 9, 10, really squeeze. 11, 12. Very good. Right away we're going down to hit those hamstring curls. I'll do them in this direction so you can see what my feet are doing. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really pull. 8, 9, 10, bridge those hips up. 11 and 12. Very good. Whew. Nice. Second set. Knocked straight, flat. Good job. We have one more set of these to do. So take a good break. Try not to think about your to-do list today. Think about those hamstrings recovering. Mine are burning. I did a hamstring workout earlier this week, but I thought that they were pretty recovered. Let me know if yours are burning a lot at this point. I know this time of year can be very, very stressful. It seems like even with school there is extra expense. Parties and donations and everything like that. It can make you very stressed. It can make you very sad. It can make you grumpy, especially if you don't have the resources to add to those extras. I'm definitely feeling that this year, so I'm trying to be extra mindful about what's important. If I'm not there for every function, if I'm not able to donate lots of money to everything, I'm trying to be kind to myself about that. I'm trying to just put Christmas into perspective, to put this holiday season into perspective, and trying to stay calm and make wonderful memories that don't have to be perfect, that don't always have to be well planned out, but that are less stressful than all of the expectations that the world puts on us, okay? I'm trying to breathe this year. I encourage you to try to breathe this year too, okay? All right, we're gonna do some back extensions for the last time. Here we go. Hamstrings are just on fire. Make sure your feet are set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, squeeze, 11, 12. All right, that's your last set of those, thank goodness. Let's knock out that last set of hamstring curls. Bridge those hips up. 1, going for 12. 2, really squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Woo! Awesome, awesome work, guys. You got through your first set. If you need to put your shoes back on, go ahead and do that. Get your weights ready for some deadlifts. And I want you to do 2 warm-up sets of deadlifts with half the weight you would normally use for your regular sets, okay? Get those hamstrings even more ready to work, okay? I'll see you in just a second. All right, guys, I hope you had some good warm-up sets. We are ready to do 12 reps of deadlifts. So I'm going to use 90 pounds for this, okay? We're going to do 1 set of 12 and then go into another set of 12 before we move down to 10 reps, okay? R.I.P. hamstrings. It's been nice knowing you. Here we go. Get nice and set up, feet shoulder width apart. Nice strong flat back. Weight in those heels. 1, 2, 3, squeeze the glutes. 4, 5, 6, keep smiling, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Very good. Set that weight down, take a nice little break, and we will hit that next set of 12. I'm going to keep my weight at 90 and amp it up for my next set of 10. Whew. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. I realized during my practice sets I had a huge fuzz ball on top of this shirt. It's an old one, so I guess fuzz is starting to stick to it. It looked like I had a baby chick on my shoulder, like this yellow big thing of fuzz. So I removed it. But I'm sure this shirt still looks pretty homeless. But that's okay. I love this shirt, and it's green for Christmas. So, with that in mind, let's strap on our can-do attitude of gratitude for whatever shirt we're wearing and hit this next set of deadlifts. All right. Here we go. Nice flat back. 1, 2, squeeze, don't rush. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep that bar or weights close to the legs. 11, 12, very good. All right, take a rest. I'm going to readjust my weights here. I'm going to do 100 pounds. Taking off the 5 and adding 10. My hamstrings are just shaking already. Probably from that first little superset, I'm guessing. All right. Same thing on the other side. We're going to 10 reps now. Trying to progressively overload these muscles with some volume and some weight. So, putting on 100 for my 10 rep set. All right. Make sure you get enough rest time for you. Especially if you're lifting a significant portion of your maximum weight for this. Alright, when you are ready, let's hit that next set of 10, okay? 2 sets of this with 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, really pull. 10. All right, beautiful job. Rest up. Legs are shaking. Whew. I am doing just stiff leg deadlifts here. You can do whatever deadlift variation you want to work on the most. Do keep in mind though, we are going to be doing some pigeon deadlifts, so toes in, and some sumo deadlifts, toes out, more of a bent knee, later on in the workout. So do what works for you, but just know that's coming. All right, let's knock out our second set, 0-10. And then we'll amp that weight up again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull those shoulders back. 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, 10. Very good. Rest, rest, rest. I'm going to add 5 more pounds on either side and try to stay awake. Know what it is with me in this yawning. Wondering if it's psychosomatic. My body knows what's coming for it, so it just says, I'm shutting down. 110 pounds. What I'm going for next for my 8 rep round. My grip will probably give out before my legs, so I may have to readjust a few times during this set. If you have to do that too, don't worry. You want to stretch out those hamstrings, do some bent rockers. This would be a good time to do that. You just want to reach for those toes. Also a good idea. Whew. Party time. Grab a quick drink. We'll get into those 2 8 rep rounds and be closer and closer to the end of this pyramid. All right, we're going for 8. I've got 110 pounds. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really pull. 6, 7, 8. Whew. Good job. That's your first set of 8. All right. One more set there. And I'm going to go up to 120 for my 6 rep round. So I'll take off 2 5s and add 2 10s. Rest enough. As these sets get heavier, you may need a little more rest time. That is okay. Doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It means your muscles are recovering because you've done something great. I feel like I should have on some sweatpants with skinny bottoms and a pair of chucks to do all these deadlifts, but I'll spare you all of that. All right. The reason people wear those chucks, just in case you're wondering, it's not only to be hipster when they're doing deadlifts, but it's to give them a more flat surface so that they can come in contact better with their glutes when they're doing the deadlift. Sometimes if you have a heeled shoe and you're a little more forward, you don't feel as much contact with the glutes because you're forward more on the quads than you are back in the heels. So it's not just to look cool. There's actually a little bit of a purpose there. But again, you could do this barefoot or with flat shoes. They don't have to be Chuck Taylors, although they're super cool. I've been asking for them for like years and no one's gotten them for me. All right, here we go. 8 reps. Last time we're 8. We'll go down to 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, squeeze, 7, 8. Very good. Going up to 120. You rest, readjust your weights. Think about what you need to do. Maybe you don't need to go up in weight. Maybe you need to stay where you are and work on your form. Maybe you need to go down. It's okay. It's all good. Excellent. Make sure to drink enough water today. Make sure to breathe when you eat and be mindful of what's going in and how fast it's going in. That's my thing. Ever since I've had kiddos, seems like I eat so quickly to either be able to help them or read to them or do whatever. So I don't always realize that I've had enough or that I'm full. Sometimes while I'm prepping their food in the kitchen, I'll eat as I do that. So by the time I get to the table, I'm already full. But I do have a little tip for you. If you're like that and you kind of munch while you cook, go ahead and make your plate first. I know that seems like selfish or whatever, and we all have mom guilt or dad guilt, but hear me out here. If you make your plate first and you make sure that your nibbly bites are off your plate, you have a better idea of how much you're eating, right? And you won't eat more than you plan to eat in terms of volume, okay? So if you're just eating off of, like, you've prepared your plate, this is what I'm going to eat, and if you're snacking on that instead of everything else and then eating that, you should be a lot more successful with your portion control. So that's just a tip that's helped me, because I know I'm a prep muncher. So, all right. We have 6 reps now. I've got 120 pounds on my bar. You may have 250. Either way, we're going to do 6 reps, okay? Here we go. We got 2 sets of these. Remember your form here, especially as the weight gets heavier. Set it up. 1, 2, don't rush it. 3, let those hamstrings stretch out. 4, 5, last one. 6. Very good. First set of those is knocked out. 6 reps. First set, all done. You'll have another set of these. And you're going to have 2 sets of 4 reps. How you feeling? Need a little stretch? Go ahead and take it. I'm going to keep my weight the same here. 120 for my last 6 reps. And whenever you're ready, we will blast off on this deadlift mission, okay? Good form, nice flat back. For 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. Very good. Rest. I'm going to add 10 more pounds on for my 4 rep sets. I may go up more than that to finish it off. But I'm just letting you know what weights I'm doing. You don't have to do what I do. You can do more, you can do less. Just do what challenges you and that you can do safely, of course. That's the key. These are your last 2 sets, at least of this variation. So rest and make them count. I'm going to stretch a little bit. My hamstrings are talking to me. They're shaking. Ah, good times. Good times. I've got 130 on my bar now. I'm going to do 4 reps. Why don't you join me? We'll do it together. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Very good. I think just to finish myself off here, I'm going to add 10 more pounds. So I'll have 140 for our last 4 reps. You do what works for you. My hamstrings are screaming. They are screaming. If yours are screaming, take some more time. You guys are doing amazing. This is your last set of reps for this pyramid. Then we have some lower volume sets. Okay, nice little supersets. Then we're going to put with some drop sets. Should be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, party time. Try that little diet tip I gave you, and I hate to even call it diet because it's not a diet tip. Try that little portion control tip I gave you and see how it works for you. It really helps me to just be nibbling off my own plate instead of everybody else's. All right, last 4 reps. I have 140 pounds. We're going to get this done. We're going to take a rest. We're going to do some other fun stuff for your hamstrings, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. You knocked it straight flat. All right, guys, you finished your deadlift pyramid. Awesome job. You have a couple of supersets next. So take about 3 minutes. Let your hamstrings fully recover. You just lifted a lot of weight. You've done a lot of reps, so let your hamstrings recover for about 3 minutes, and we are going to get into those supersets, okay? The first one's going to be pigeon deadlifts, and we're going to kind of superset that with some very light walking deadlifts, okay? So when you're ready and you've got your weights all set up for that and you're nice and recovered, I'll see you back here for those supersets. Awesome job, guys. All right, guys, I hope you had a good muscle recovery break. We are getting into our supersets now. We're going to do some pigeon deadlifts, and then we're going to do an immediate 30-10 drop set of some walking deadlifts, okay? You might feel like the walking dead after these, okay? I was going to do these all rep-based, but I think it'd be nice to not have to count for that little drop set of walking deadlifts. So for the pigeon deadlifts, I'm going to use 100 pounds to start off with, and then for the walking deadlifts, I'm dropping that weight by almost half. I'm doing 30 pounds per hand, so 60 pounds for the walking deadlifts for 30 seconds, okay? So if that doesn't make any sense to you, it will pretty soon. Here we go for 8. Why I've left my hip thrust barbell pad on here, I don't know, but I have. All right, here we go. 1. Going for 8. 2, hitting a different part of the hamstring here. 3, you should feel this more laterally. 4. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Beautiful. All right, move that weight out of the way so you have room to be the walking dead here. And you have 10 seconds before you have to start those walking deadlifts. Moving my mat here for my own safety. Now, a walking deadlift is just stepping toward that front foot, okay? Taking it down. Focusing all the weight on that front hamstring. Hello there. Seconds. Very good. All right. Put those down. Take a little break. We are definitely exhausting these hamstrings. So take as much break as you need. Readjust your weights if you want. We'll have 8 more. This is our second set. You guys are doing awesome. Keep track of your weights so that when you revisit this workout, you will know how much you've grown. All right, 8 more pigeon deadlifts, okay? Toes in, still a nice flat back. We still want our weight in our heels, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, sorry, you can't see my feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Woo! Getting that second set knocked out. Move your weights. Gonna move it all. You have 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Party time. Here we go. Keep the back flat here. If you're a yogi, do almost a triangle pose here with your legs. Not too much longer now. Less than 10 seconds. Very good. You made it. You have 1 more set of these deadlifts. I may add 10 pounds to my pigeons. Add 10 more pigeons. And then we'll be ready to knock this last set out. Here we go. I got 110 on now. We're doing 8 reps. Take more time if you need more time. And let's knock this out. Weight in those heels. Toes in. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8. Very good job. Whew, that was a doozy. All right, if you need to drop weight even more for the walking deadlifts, I understand. Grab those weights. Grab a drink. You have 10 seconds. We'll get into your final set of those. Here we go. Only 30 seconds. Very good. If you don't have a lot of space, just do them right where you are. Alternate legs. I'm gonna do that other leg. Feel like I've been shortchanging it. There we go. Awesome job, guys. You've crushed your second to last superset. So take a minute break, let your muscles recover. We're gonna do sumo deadlifts and a 30-10 immediate drop set of single leg deadlifts, okay? Easy for me to say. I'll see you back here in just a minute. All right, guys, we are ready for our final superset, okay? We're doing sumo deadlifts with an immediate 30-second drop set of single leg deadlifts, okay? So what I'm using for the sumo deadlifts is 110 pounds, and then I'm going to drop down to 25 pounds per hand on those alternating single leg deadlifts, okay? One thing I want you to really remember with any deadlift, but especially with the sumo deadlift, is you've got kind of 3 steps to do it correctly, okay? So you want a good approach to the bar, okay? You want your shins very close to the bar. You want that bar to stay as close to your hips through the entire movement as you possibly can. The second step is you want to have a good brace. So when you come down to grab onto that bar, I want you to really take a nice big breath and brace your core. So, and then as you pull, which is your third step, you're going to come up, squeeze the glutes to keep that bar as close to your hips as you possibly can. What you don't want to happen is when you get a lot of weight on that bar to arch your back and pull up that way, because that's going to hurt you, okay? Use your glutes. They're very strong, powerful muscles. Use them to kind of lock and load that bar as close to your hips as you can possibly do it, okay? Make sure when you do approach the bar that your knees are out pointing this way. They're not caved in, okay? You got your weight in your heels, and you should have a very successful sumo deadlift, okay? So I'm approaching the bar, got my knees pointing out, my weight's in my heels, grabbing onto the bar. My stance is a little wide because my hips are pretty flexible, okay? I'm gonna take a big breath in. I'm gonna brace. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, squeeze them. 6, 7, 8. Good job. That's your first set knocked right flat. Technique helps a lot. One thing you don't want to do is go super heavy with this before you've got your technique down, okay? So use a sub-maximal weight. We're going straight into those single leg deadlifts. You have 10 seconds. Just staying in place here. Breathe it out. Here we go. It's okay if you have a slight bend in that knee in the front. Push through your heel. I like to frame out my foot with those weights, as you know. So you almost make a little bit of a triangle with your hand. If you need to go lower with your weights, I get it. Good job. You made it through your first set. Let's get numbers 2 and 3 knocked out, and we'll have a workout. We will have a workout under our belts. I think any portion of this hamstring craziness is a workout. It counts. If you want some cardio, if your legs can handle it, sometimes what I'll do is I'll run my stairs in intervals. I'll do a minute of running up and down the stairs, 15 seconds off. So, I mean, it's just an idea. You can do 5 to 10 sets of that and call it a day. I don't know if my hamstrings would last through that hip extension, but we shall see. Take a quick drink, stretch those hamstrings if you need to. Think about your technique. The approach, the bracing of the core, and the pull, okay? And the pull is not here, it's all from here, and those glutes are going to snap that bar into place. Good times. Still got 110 here. Let's go into that second set. How about it? Okay, so approach that bar, open up your hips nicely, get square. It's okay if it takes you a minute. Take a good deep breath and pull. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo. Good job. Move that bar. Whew. And let's hit another single leg deadlift set. Whew. Grab those weights. You can do this with kettlebells. You can do this with no weight at all. That first one's always wacky for me. One of my favorite things about this time of year is not only the music, but the Christmas movies. I love all those stop animation films and the claymation ones. And I also love Charlie Brown movies, but my favorite character of all time is Rerun, the little brother on Charlie Brown. And man, there is just never enough of him. He's not in the show enough, I don't think, or in the movies enough. So that's my one grievance for the Peanuts folks, because he is pure comedy gold. All right, let's get ready for the third set and rest while we're doing it. I might add 5 more pounds per side to this last set. Why not? We're getting some weight and some volume in. This set is sold by weight and by volume, unlike your potato chips and cereal, which are just sold by weight and not volume. Bad joke. Sorry to say that I am responsible for that joke. All right. Do you believe we have 120 pounds now? Yep. There we go. All set up for your final 8. 8 is enough. All right. Let's get squared up. The bar. Approach it. Knees out. Take a nice deep breath. Brace it. 1, 2, 3, squeeze those glutes, 4, 5, 6, 7, you got your grip if you need to, 8, very good, that was a doozy. We have your final set of single leg deadlifts to go. You can do this. Focus, hang on, drop your weight, use no weight, whatever you need to do. And we'll get it knocked right flat. Then we'll cool down. Here we go. Trying to get that first one. Yes! Without wobbling too badly. Remember, this is about your hamstrings, but it's also about your core. So use all that core strength you have to knock it out, okay? Almost there. I'm gonna do one more on the side. Very good, guys. You are absolutely finished with this HollyJolly high volume hamstring workout, okay? Pat yourself on the back, dry yourself off, and I'll see you back here for your cool down. Awesome job. All right, guys, let's get ready to crush a good cool down. If your hamstrings are shaking as badly as mine, these bent rockers will feel really good. So let's bend over, do a few dynamic stretches first. Nice. Let's take our left hand to our right toes or your right knee, depending on how flexible you are, and let's twist a bit. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings, but also in your spine, which we need to take care of as well. Excellent. Come down to the front. I want you to press those palms into your mat. All right, now I want you to bring your right hand to your left foot and look right up at that thumb. Very good. Let's bring it to the center again. You can come down on your forearms if you're that flexible. All right. Now we're going to heel toe those feet in. Let's stretch our quads while we're here. That might be kind of a good idea. Drive the hips forward so that you also feel this in your hip flexors. Very good. Other side. Awesome. Now let's just come right down to a seated position. Okay. We're going to put our right leg underneath our left. Cross it over on the top. If this is no good for you, you can sit and just cross your ankle over your other knee and reach forward. I want you to inhale up, exhale, reach forward, doing a pretzel stretch. This is my friend Eileen's favorite stretch. So every time I do it, I think of her. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So we're going to take that left leg under, right leg on the top, get situated. Breathe in and reach forward. Very good. Slowly come back up. I want you to put both feet out in front. You inhale up again. Exhale, reach up and over. Very good. Slowly release that. Now I want you to take your legs out wide, if you can. I'm going to have a little bit of a space challenge here, per usual, but that's all right. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to inhale up with your chest facing forward. I want you to reach for the toes of your right foot. Only one. Here we go. So here we're not only stretching the hamstring on the right side, but we're stretching the obliques and the lats on the left side. Very good. Let's come up to the middle. So arms up, inhale. Exhale and reach forward. Release that. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Chest forward, reach up and over. Again. Now we're going to face the chest towards the quad and we're going to reach forward again. And from center, you should be feeling a little more loose now. And inhale up, exhale down to the center. Up. Now we're going to face that left leg. Inhale up. Exhale up and over. All right, good job. Release that. Now I want you to get those legs back together. Sweep them around. The last stretch we're going to do is a froggy stretch, or a froggy pose. I'm going to move my mat so that I have enough room to get my knees out wide without being on my hard floor, okay? So your knees are out wide as far as you can go, stretching the inner thigh here and opening up the hip. And then you can come down on your forearms if you're flexible enough. You can sit back into those heels, opening up the hip even more. It's a good one if you're working on your splits. Very good. All right. Let's go into a nice tabletop position. We're going to push back into our heels for a little downward facing dog for just a second. We're going to heel toe in. One more touch of the toes. And we're going to slowly roll up. You guys did an amazing job today. Happy December. I hope you're glad you voted for this one, and I'll see you back up at the camera. Awesome job. All right, guys, amazing job crushing your December Patron's Choice workout. I hope your hamstrings are just shaking like mine are, and I hope you had a good time. What I need you to do now, as always, is, of course, get a lot of water in your body today. Get a healthy post-workout meal on your plate 30 to 90 minutes after this workout. Water and food are crucial, as well as rest, to recovery, okay? For muscle repair, recovery, and growth, you have to have enough rest, enough water, and really good fuel substrates to draw from, okay? All right, so remember to eat well. If you need any help with nutrition, with growing your glutes, or with some online personal training, please email us at velvethammerfitness@gmail.com. I'm getting ready to record the intro for our Pipes program, so stay tuned. That's going to be ready for you very soon. Other than that, make sure that you foam roll. That would be a great idea to do to help these hammies recover. Make sure that you take care of your amazing body, take enough rest days, and that you find that really difficult person in your life this week and love on them hard, okay? Remember that you could probably also be difficult, and that may help you put other people into perspective. That's what I always have to do with myself anyway. So, whether you feel like a professional deadlifter after all that hamstring work, or whether you just feel dead, you finished. And as always, it is your health today and every day, so you better hit it hard. Boom! Have an awesome day, guys, an awesome week. I am always so proud of you. I hope you know how strong you are and how amazing your body is, and I will see you very soon.